I don't know if I can go to Scotland because of my field band. I was like, you're going to Scotland, all right? You're going to Scotland.
Whatever is going through reviews, we use it.
Everybody else, I was just like, get out of here.
Study the website.
The air ticket's been bought. You're coming with us. Did I like it?
It's a great story.
Oh my God. Worst freaking one. Oh my God.
The president of the United States invited me to yeah, one thing we want to do is always have
no, right now. He kept doing that. He'd walk away whenever I was like, you're just here to make sure
no audition last summer. Already for an ensemble for the school where I graduated and got my master's degree. And they
with the distribution, like numbers and how many cars are distributed.
because they had a few spots
He
for
is at
any
2
alumni
guys of the books.
and
He's
shot.
there. I
Audition,
had
so I auditioned.
16.
Give us a concert of Illinois. Yeah, it was awesome. We did Lasaka Symphony Number 30 minutes symphony. There were 2 other pieces of it. And we also teamed up with Illinois, Eastern Illinois University Ensemble. So we did some amphibian stuff. So we were up in the box seats. Brass players were.
It's pretty good.
There and you play and you stop.
I went on a tour. I went on a tour there. I sang there.
Yeah.
I walked down the stage and went.
Yeah, there were
So that's my sign to
it
face.
was about half full with the normal concert goers and stuff. It was part of their main venue.
That's Alicia.
People actually came.
That's Alicia.
I might have spent $10 on jewelry figurines, but I spent 32 cents on bread for dinner.
Any piece of equipment. Once they put it down, they did not carry it.
It was originally a dollar.
No, my trumpet was fine.
They just put it on the rack.
Percussion
And I
stuff.
was like, you put that on the clear track? And she goes,
They
yeah.
have a union that takes care of it.
She's like, oh.
Like if you
This is one of my friends that used to be in my department.
you have to say, excuse me. And then they'll look at it. We actually asked her, can I move my chair? Yes. Can I move my stand? Yes. But it was like, you walked in and the percussion were like, this needs to go there, okay? And if you walked in for the night of the concert, we left at 6, ate dinner, changed, monkey suit. And then if you went on stage between 6 and 8 p.m., they were fine.
What time did you touch it?
But once you leave, you don't come back. It was
So your music was all there too, or you had to bring your own music? I don't want to.
would be
Was music on the stands?
Oh yeah, music on the stage.
So you didn't bring in your music?
Yeah, we would bring our music.
You brought in your music.
Yeah, but they had stands. Stands right there. Cool things was sitting on a chair.
You were here for Acre Club. So where they come from?
And left about that much room to get.
So how long did you have to practice?
Either you guys pull out and I get through my message, or I get it because there's
Tiffany Brass.
Good for you.
like, that's cute. You're not even in your spot.
Good seeing you.
Good to see you.
I parked
Don't
before
see
that.
you again. Enjoy your
That's
time.
my reality.
Oh, probably.
So, selling,
You have my car.
I haven't done that in years.
All the way up the hill. I walked around the turn in my spot.
This is 30 or 60 years. Full time in the house.
oh, yeah. You're going to see whoever you need to.
That's true. And here we are tonight. See you later on. I'm sorry. We don't. Right now we are at Southwick Beach State Park. Tomorrow morning we'll be going to Cedar Point State Park for 2 switches. And we are up on the upper level. 2 ships. We're there for 2 weeks. And then we go to Cedar Point State Park.
That's up, yeah.
And then from there we go to Shenango area. Then we come home with our sanitizers. It's like that's what we're doing. Then we go back to Cedar.
Here they come.
My parents did that when they were younger.
And that's more private.
That's cool.
I would love my grass. My parents used to. Okay, come back.
No, but they got
Good evening. Good evening. My name is Caitlin Curry. I am one of the assistant principals over at Central Square Middle School. We are delighted tonight to invite you to our 8th grade concert. Our students have been working incredibly hard this year, and we are incredibly proud of them and excited to show you what they have been working on with their teachers. Tonight you will see our chorus under the direction of Kelly Ziemba, as well as our 8th grade band under the direction of Mr. Shelton and Ms. Misek and Mr. Casiano. So we are very excited to present them today. In the event of an emergency, there are exits at the front and the back, so you can exit out in an orderly fashion. But like I said, we are very excited to present our 8th graders today, and we are excited to see what they do when they go up to the high school. So enjoy our 8th grade spring concert. Check. Thank you for attending tonight's concert. This is the course's 3rd year together under the direction of Mrs. Ziemba. We have grown as musicians and human beings. There are many memories and friendships that we have made during this time, and we look forward to continuing to make memories and music after leaving the middle school and Mrs. Ziemba. Our first selection features Lily Davis. The song was made popular by Celtic women and Eurovision. The voice, although it has an upbeat tempo, is very lyrical and stretches to sing in a meter we do not typically do. The students have participated in the OCMEA All-County Chorus will be performing our next number. It is based on an American folk song and is entitled The Cuckoo. Christian Espinoza and Grace Anderson will be performing solos. We borrowed Clara Keating for this song. In Clara fashion, she learned the rest of the songs and joined us even though she is in 7th grade.
Cuckoo, she's a pretty bird. She warbles as she flies, and she never says a cuckoo till the 4th day of July.
Diamonds,
When you think of the band Metallica, you think of hardcore, headbanging, loud, raucous music. I approached Mrs. Yam like 50,000 times about doing a Metallica song because she's so hardcore, loud, raucous, and headbanging. She arranged this song for us to challenge us and again sing in 6/8 time. Mrs. Z speaks and cries. Mrs. Z speaks and cries.
Well, folks, I had to write this out because I have to make it through it. Already? I haven't even read the words. Okay. This is our last concert together, and I must admit, you guys have stretched me and made me a better person and a better teacher. When you first arrived at the middle school, all sixth gradery, and full of enthusiasm and the quest to do everything musical that you could, all it took was you suggesting that we should do it. So after All County, they did a jazz to me in sixth grade. Mrs. Zima, we really should do a vocal jazz group. Okay, so we have the Jazz Heroes of Central Square Middle School who have performed with the Morning Jazz Festival a couple times. They've worked with clinicians. They're just an awesome group of kids. So if you are in Jazz Heroes or were in Jazz Heroes, raise your hand, raise your hand. So speaking of All County, it's always great to go to an All County festival to see kids in their non-school but school selves, and they're just insanely amazing human beings. So All County chorus people, Central Square has always been, and it had great representation for All County, so I want to recognize. Now, this is how we're going to do it. If you were in All County in 6th grade and 7th, or it's just, no, let's go to 6th grade, 7th, 6th grade, raise your hand. Okay, if you were in All County in 6th grade and 7th grade, raise your hand. Okay, if you were in All County in 6th and 8th grade, raise your hand. Okay, if you were in All County and all, just raise your hand. Okay, so I already was doing, so you didn't make me do this one. I was already doing winter percussion ensemble with the middle school. And, oh man, with this group of students, you guys, you brought us from a group of 14 to 34. 34 drummers. And, you know, it's always a great time. So if you were in winter percussion ensemble at all ever in your life, raise your hand. Now, if you are a 2-year member of winter percussion ensemble, hey, 3-year member of winter percussion ensemble. Also, and I don't know, on your program, it shows you how involved these kids are in everything. So some of our students went on to join the drum line, which is housed at the high school. So if you performed with the drum line, raise your hand. Okay. Even though I'm not directly involved in this activity, some of our students perform what I like to think of our sister organization in the winter. So varsity winter guard students, raise your hand. So let's get back to them convincing me to do a bunch of stuff. In 6th grade, one little bird who loves her adjectives and her dogger and had a love interest in every single show we did. That was what getting you back, right? You'll get it in a minute, some of you. Some of you already got it. But convinced me that we need to have a middle school musical. I need to preface this with, when I started at Central Square in 1993, I said I will never do a middle school musical because of that stage. Well, we all see how that worked out. This year was our 3rd year of a middle school musical. Our first show was Schoolhouse Rock Live. Our second was Seussical. And this year, Moana. And Miss Addie, did you ever think this is what we ended up with? It's all your fault.
Oh, you're welcome.
Okay. So if you participated in Schoolhouse Rock Live, raise your hand. If you participated in Seussical Junior, if you participated in Moana, awesome. Okay. And if you did all 3 years. If you think the kids don't have enough to do, I stopped sending my vocal students to Nisby Solo Festival in 2005. But these students changed my mind. 5 of them prepared vocal solos. And this is also a big deal because there are no vocal lessons at the middle school. They came to me during my planning time to prepare themselves to sing in this solo festival. And we had, it should be noted that 4 of the 5 of these students were also lead roles in Moana Junior, which was occurring on the same 2 days as the solo festival. So, anyway, we have, and I have medals for you. Okay, and out of the 5 students, we had 2 excellents and 3 outstandings. So, excellent, we have Lillian Rinklow. And Grace Anderson. Grace was our Moana. Okay, and performing outstanding, we had Laurel Poole. And Kaylin Pooley. Okay, I made it through that without blubbering like an idiot, but I just want to say to you that I am truly honored to have been on this journey with you. Now you're there. And you'll always, and I will always remain one of your biggest fans.
We could not do all of this without support from our adults. We appreciate all the time you spend transporting us to and from concerts, competitions, rehearsals, and the support that you give us in the music programs that we are involved in. A huge thank you to Mrs. Manville for accompanying us. You rock. We also need to thank the custodial staff, administration, our flexible middle school teachers, and the entire music department, from elementary to high school. Everyone lends to our success. Yes.
Hey Grace, do you like musical theater?
Well, duh. I have been in so many shows, including all 3 at the middle school.
Yeah, I like it too. So much that I apprenticed with Syracuse Children's Theater Group and played Tabby in Frozen this spring.
Cool! Get it? If we were in Maine, we would say wicked cool, or just wicked.
Yes, that is our next song.
Wait, what's our next song?
Wicked. It is a medley of songs from the Broadway musical Wicked, made famous again by the recent movie musical.
Oh, got it. We hope you enjoy.
Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. Too
there isn't a joke mostly and only because I wrote that little skit and I thought that was gonna, like, suffice. I mean, I can go around with a mic if people want to tell jokes. They have to be school appropriate though. Anybody? Oh, we have one back there. Is that a no or a yes? Oh, that was Mom going, no. My brain is not functioning. Oh, okay, go ahead.
Do you know that when you wave at a cleaner, you become a vacuum cleaner?
Mind is blown. That is good. That is good. Very good. Oh.
What do you, wait, why can you never trust a taco?
Why?
Because they always spill the beans.
That's a good one, Dad. Dad, that's a good one. Oh, we got one over here?
Who's the king of the pencil case? The ruler.
Okay, so out front, I did compile an album of photographs from your children from the time they were in 6th grade. It's pretty amazing. And then I also noted, like, I'm going, oh, wow. I taught that parent. I taught that parent. I have a photo there of, and there were 6 people in it, and all 6 of them, or no, 5. All 5 of the people in the picture, I taught. I don't know. My smile lines are a lot deeper. Okay, so hopefully the mini band will be out soon. Mr. Woods, you have a joke for us?
Nope. Come on, Woods.
Never get to the end of the microphone. Okay, Mr. Haldeman, you have to have a joke.
Oh, no.
Okay, they both run away. Oh, we do have Mr. Wilson over there has a joke, right? Of course, I am on the wrong side of the good run. Run, Sam, run! Okie dokie, artichoke, here we go. Stand up.
How do you throw a party in outer space?
How do you throw a party in outer space?
You plan it.
That's a good one, that's a good one. Okay, you're in the front running for best joke of the day. I'm famous. Okay. Here they come. Okay, the last joke before the band plays.
Addie's the joke. That's all.
Hold on. So our next song, well, this is the mini band, first off. Our next song is going to be called Celestial Rise, and it's really, really cool because it has a electronic track to go with it. So, I really hope you guys like that. Anyways, that's it. Bye. curve this evening is 0 to 60. It is meant to simulate the feeling of a high acceleration roller coaster. We hope you enjoyed it.
Our next selection is the main theme from Pixar's The Incredibles, composed by Michael Giacchino and arranged by Johnny Vincent. Please enjoy Whispers in the Wind and Too Much Percussion.
Good evening. I'm a little sick, so I'm going to talk fast. Thank you for coming out this evening, everybody. My name is Keller Shelton. I have the pleasure of teaching these 8th graders. Would you give it up for the band one more time, please? All right, a few thank yous from me before we play our final song. Our other band teachers here at Central Square: Elizabeth Otero, Tim Groth, Mark Woods, Ron Haldeman, Melissa Messick, and Andy Graziano. As well as our middle school music and chorus teachers, Mrs. Zila and Mr. Holik. As well as all of the faculty, staff, custodians, maintenance, facilities, administrators who make what we do possible every day at Central Square Middle School. Thank you to Kirsten King for running lights and sound and the live stream. Thank you to Ken and Patty for helping direct traffic. Thank you to all of you, parents and family members who support these students, help get them to extra rehearsals or pay for instrument rentals. It means the world to me and to them that you support them. I want to recognize students who did some extra stuff this year. And these are notated in the program as well, so hopefully I got everyone. If you were a member of the high school drum line, please stand and be recognized. If you're a member of the middle school winter percussion ensemble. The jazz band. Yeah. If you're a member of the winter guard. I think the one was not here this evening, Chloe Marion. How about the parade band? That's quite a few. And if you participated in NISMA Solo Festival. Alright, please be seated, students. Actually, there's one more. I hadn't thought about this before, but we have a lot of students who play sports and are in the music program. And what we get a lot is we get younger students who don't quite understand that you can, in fact, do both of those things. Right? There are students on this stage tonight who are in band, chorus, jazz band, vocal jazz, all the different types of choruses and bands after school, and play multiple sports. So if you played a school sport this year, will you please also stand? Yeah. So if there are any younger students in the auditorium tonight, or if you are a parent who has a younger student, maybe they're in 5th or 6th grade and they're thinking about if they can do both of these things, you can. These students are all the proof you need. Don't let your students give up their musical endeavors just because they have to go to practice a few times a week. They can do both things. Okay? All right, and then I do want to make a plug very quickly. We cannot do all of the things that we do for these students and the chorus students without the support of the community. We have another vote on the budget coming up in a couple of weeks. I would really encourage everyone to participate and vote. I don't think I'm allowed to tell you how I would vote, but I can encourage you to vote. We cannot offer all these wonderful programs unless we are able to support them financially. So if you like what you hear this evening, or if you like hearing about all these students who do extra things, we would really love for you to go and participate in the budget vote. It makes a world of difference. All right, enough for me, Maggie.
Our final selection this evening is called Jungle Jam. It has become our favorite of ours over the last few months. It has represented a celebration of life in the jungle. Thank you for coming tonight, and please enjoy Jungle Dance.